and girls, it is time for story time. So go ahead and get nice and comfy, and we're going to read a story together and then do our penmanship paper and our reader, okay? Since we're learning about God's underwater creatures, this book is called Commotion in the Ocean, and it's written by Giles Andre and David Wiskotsky. All right, Commotion in the Ocean. Where do you think the setting is going to take place? Do you think it's going to be in the ocean? I think so too. Are you ready? Oh, hold on. I'm going to need my glasses because I can't see. Oh, it looks like they're in a submarine though. Look. Commotion in the ocean. There's a curious commotion at the bottom of the ocean. I thought we ought to go and take a look. You'll find every sort of creature that lives beneath the sea swimming through the pages of this book. There are dolphins and whales and penguins. There are jellyfish and sharks. There's the turtle and the big white polar bear. But can you see behind the wrecks and in between the rocks? Let's take a look and find who's hiding there. Whoa, this is going to be so much fun. A crab. A crab likes walking sideways, and I think the reason why is to make himself look sneaky and pretend that he's a spy. So turtles walk which way? Forward, or they walk sideways. So they walk like this. Try being a crab all day and see if you can walk sideways. Turtles. Oh, turtles. We crawl up the beach from the water to bury our eggs on the dry land. We lay a whole batch, and then when they hatch, they scamper about in the sand. Oh, look at, aren't those the sweetest little turtles? I would love to go watch sea turtles be born. That would be amazing. Dolphins. The wonderful thing about dolphins is hearing them trying to speak. It's not, how do you do, as I say to you. It's more of a click, a whistle, and a squeak. That's how dolphins communicate with one another. I like dolphins too. Angelfish. Hello, I'm the angelfish darling, the prettiest thing in the sea. What a shame there are no other creatures as gorgeous and lovely as me. I think that angelfish is a little boastful. I don't think God wants us to be like that. Jellyfish. The jellyfish just loves to jiggle, which other fish think is quite silly. She knows that it's not all that useful, but jiggling is lots of good fun. Did you know that jellyfish does not have any bones? It doesn't. It doesn't have any bones at all. Or a brain. Shark! Shark! Everybody run! I swim with a grin. Just to meet you, see how my jaws open wide? Why don't you come a little bit closer? Closer. Please take a good look inside. No way. We swim the other way. But actually, this shark right here only has one row of teeth. Sharks have rows and rows of teeth. And a shark can lose lots of teeth in one day, and then right when it comes out, another one takes its place. I wish it was like that for humans too, huh? Ooh, a swordfish. I love to chase after small fishes. It keeps me from getting too bored. And then when I start feeling hungry, I skewer a few on my sword. So if you ever had a shish kebab, that's what he says he does. An octopus. Having 8 arms can be useful. You may think it looks a bit funny, but it helps me to hold all my children and tickle each one on the tummy. An octopus, even though it's really large, can squeeze into a really tiny, small space. Stingray. At the bottom of the ocean, the stingray flaps his wing, but don't you get too close to him. Let me stop that alarm. But don't you get too close to him. His tail really does sting. The lobster. Never shake hands with a lobster. It isn't a wise thing to do. With a clippity clap and a snippity snap, he would snip all your fingers in two. But he's good to eat though. Deep in the sea, miles below the surface, where the water's dark and deep, live the most amazing creatures that you could ever meet. They are fish of all descriptions, of every shape and size. Some have giant pointy teeth, and others have great big eyes. Some of them can walk around and balance on their fins, but the strangest fish of all have glowing whiskers on their chins. Which ones do you guys like? I've never seen some of those. The blue whale. There's no other beast on the planet as big as the giant blue whale. He measures a massive 100 feet long from his head to the top of his tail. Whoosh! He's beautiful. Walruses. Our bodies are covered with blubber. Remember when we learned about a polar bear? And a polar bear has blubber. A blubber is fat. Same thing with the walrus. And our tusks they're incredibly long. We're grumpy and proud, and we bellow out loud to show that we're mighty and strong. I've seen some at SeaWorld. Penguins. We waddle around on our icebergs, which makes our feet slither and slide. And when we get close to the water, we leap with a splash on the side. Polar bears. Deep out in the Arctic, the mommy polar bear snuggles up with all her children, since it's very cold out there. Let me see, we're almost done. What a lot of creatures we have seen beneath the sea. What a lot of funny things they do. Some of them might lick their lips and eat you in one bite, and some might want to swim around with you. The dolphin's very friendly, and the lobster's very fierce, but the shark is the most dangerous by far. Can you name the other friends we've made along the way? See if you can tell me who they are. Okay, why don't you go ahead and share with your neighbor and tell them which one is your favorite sea creature that you read in our book. All right, so now what we're going to do, boys and girls, is we're going to go ahead and we're going to do our penmanship paper, It is the back side of the one we did yesterday. This one does not get a grade, and you do not have to trace it. So you're only going to write 2 sentences, okay? Let's read it. The hen is red. What color is the hen? It's red. Remember, when you are printing, to hold your pencil the correct way. You want to start at the top and go down, because all of our letters fall down like the rain, and all of our letters are touching lines. So we want to make sure that we are going slow and doing our best work, because they are very picky in first grade. Those first grade teachers know that we already taught you how to print your lectures. So we want to make sure that we are always doing our best. I know Rowan's sister Rooney, she knows, huh, Rue Bear. She went to first grade, and Mrs. Lucille is very picky. All right, the hen is red. Good job. And what is the second sign? Might be hard to see, but you can read your paper. The hen has a seed. Make sure that when you're writing again, that you're taking your time. I just opened up Asher's packet and Dee Dee's packet and Sophia W. They just dropped it off, and I just checked it, and their work was very lovely. So good job. I haven't got anybody else's packet yet, but it's still Friday, and it's right after lunch. I'm getting ready to do a Zoom meeting with one of my reading groups right now. So good job, boys and girls. After you do that, you're going to get your little Abeka blue reader. Make sure that you track along as you read, and you read it into your fluid, and don't forget the words in the back. All right. Mwah! Love you guys.